So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host Hector, and today we're going to talk about the brand new album by Stained, and it's called Confessions of the Fallen. And it has been 10 years almost since we had the last Stained album, which was a self-titled in 2014, and I really enjoyed that record. So after that, the band decided to take a hiatus. Aaron Lewis went on a more country music career. So I didn't think that the band was gonna come back, but thankfully they got back together. And the first single they released from this album was The Lowest in Me. And when I listened to that single, I was like, yes, this is a great comeback track. It has melody, it has a hooky chorus, and it's really one of those tracks that you want to sing to along to. I just love Aaron Lewis like vocals, and I like the subject matter. It's about a toxic relationship because that person brings out the lowest in you, and it's just a great track, and it actually opens the new album. So then they released 3 more tracks, and all the singles that they released have been stellar. Then they released, I believe it was In This Condition, and In This Condition had more of that break the cycle sound, and I always loved that album. That's their most popular album. So I like the guitars on that one. I think Mike Mushok, if I'm saying his last name correctly, has some great guitar work on this record, and I really enjoy it because in that one it's a little bit more faster paced, and I really love the choruses on that one. Then they released The Cycle of Hurting, and The Cycle of Hurting it has more of that dysfunction vibe to it, the 1999 album, and it's more like Aaron doing like more aggressive screaming when he's like the cycle of hurting, like as hard as he can go. So it's a great track. So all the singles have something different to them, and then the last single they released was Here and Now, and that is the ballad, the rock ballad of the album that they released as a single. And that song is just great songwriting altogether. You know, it's a song about living in the moment, like here and now, loving someone at that moment because you don't know where you're going to lose them. And it can apply to different kinds of love, you know, romantic love, love for a parent or friends. So it's just a great track. And sometimes people get afraid when there's an album and there's like a rock ballad, but you know what? A rock ballad, if it's done correctly, it's great. You know, do not be afraid of rock ballads. And this one is a great track lyrically. Aaron sounds great. The music is just very heartfelt song that I really enjoyed. So those are the 4 singles. So the album has like 10 tracks, and are the other 6 songs great? You bet your fucking ass they are. They have another ballad with Better Days, and that one is more country by more Aaron Lewis, what he has done, but not super country. It still sounds like Stained. And that one is all about like better days are coming and to keep your head up. It's a great track as well. But out of the songs that are not singles, I think my standout track of the album is The Fray. That's just a great track. I love the vocals on it, and the emotions on this album. Every song is so emotional. That one is just great, and that could have been a single as well. Then you finish the album super strong with Hate Me Too and Confessions of the Fallen, which are like more dysfunction, break the cycle era type of songs. But in this album, they touch a little bit on all their songs, because the ballads can be from Chapter 5 and also from other of their albums. You have songs that even dabble a little bit in electronics at the beginning of Was Any of It Real? And that track, it's good. The only thing that I didn't like about that track is I thought it ended too suddenly, that it could have been a little bit longer. But besides that, there's no weak tracks on this record. You know, Stained has made the comeback album of the year, in my opinion. Like, when I first heard that they were coming back, I was like, well, I enjoyed their last album, and this is a comeback record done right. So, Puddle Mud, pay attention. This is how you do a rock album and not be lame. Like, Confessions of the Fallen is just another great addition to the Stained catalog. I think they're a great band, and I'm really glad that they are back, because this is a record that really, the strong suit is great musically, but heartfelt lyrics, great songwriting, and all the songs pull in your emotions. And I think that's something that Stain has always done so good, and they're still doing it. So I'm glad that they are back. So no weak tracks on this album. Do not sleep on this record by Stain, because I'm telling you, besides the Foo Fighters record, I think this is the best rock album of the year, hands down. So what do you think of Confessions of the Fallen by Stain? Do you think it's the comeback record that you were hoping for? Comment, what are your favorite tracks? I would really want to know. And if you like the videos that I'm putting out, do not forget to give me a like, and do not forget to subscribe. I have more content on the way. So until next time, people, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you, and good night.